Hello students, I am Shweta Jain representing Shiv Jyoti Educational Group Kota. I hope you all are healthy and safe at your home. So children, today we will study Science Chapter 3 Clothes. The explanation video has already been shared to you along with the PDF. So today we will have a brief description of this chapter along with the bookwork. So all of you open your books, Chapter 3 Clothes, page number 23. So students, let's start with the topic. First is clothes. The three most important things are food, about which we have already discussed in our previous chapters, housing, this also we have discussed in previous chapters, and the third thing is clothing. So in this chapter we are going to discuss about clothing. So children, why do we wear clothes? We wear clothes because clothes make us look smart. They protect us from heat, cold, getting wet in rain, as well as they also protect us from insects bite. We wear different types of clothes in different seasons. Like in summer, we wear light colored cotton clothes, as these type of clothes keep us cool in summers. Then in winters we wear dark colored woolen clothes. These type of clothes keep us warm during winters as they absorb heat, and when it rains we use umbrella, raincoat and gum boots, and these all prevent us from getting wet in rain. So these are the different types of clothes worn in different types of season. Now not only this, different types of clothes we wear are also different for different occasions. Like when you go to school, for school you wear your school uniform. Now when you go to bed at night, what do you wear? You wear your night dress. Not only this, on special occasions like festivals, parties, you wear special dresses. So this is about the different types of dress. Now not only this, people in different professions also wear different types of uniforms. Like lawyer, they used to wear black coats, then doctors, they used to wear white colored apron. So these are different types of clothes, different types of uniform worn for different purposes. Now we come to our next topic, that is fibers used for making clothes. So children, clothes are made up of thin threads which are called as fibers. Now there are two types of fibers. These are natural fibers and the second category is synthetic fibers. Now natural fiber here refers to the fibers. Natural fiber means the fibers that are obtained naturally from plants or animals. Some of the examples we can have are cotton, jute and linen. These three fibers are obtained from plants, so these are also called as plant fibers. Now besides these, there are some animal fibers which we obtain from animals like wool, silk wool we obtain from sheep, silk we obtain from the cocoon of the silkworm. So these are the natural fibers. Now we come to the synthetic fibers. Now synthetic fiber here means the fibers that are made synthetically by man. They are also called as man-made fibers. Now these fibers are stretchable, they are wrinkle free and they are waterproof. Some examples are rayon, nylon and polyester. These are some of the synthetic fibers. So now we come to the next topic, that is taking care of clothes. Now children, as you have learned so many things about clothes, now it is again very important to take care of clothes, because taking good care of clothes make them last longer and they makes you feel comfortable also. So how you can take care of clothes? For this you should wash your clothes properly and regularly with a good quality soap. Then you should dry them under the sun. Then after drying them, you should iron them and you should keep them properly in the almirahs. Now delicate clothes like wool and silk, they has to be dry cleaned or washed very carefully. Okay, so these are some of the ways through which you can take good care of your clothes. So children, this was all about the brief explanation of the chapter. Now let's move to the bookwork. Okay, so open page number 25. Let's recall. So here you can see that, okay, first let me tell you that before doing this work, you keep your pencils sharpened and write the spellings correctly and do the work in good handwriting. Now fill in the blanks with correct words. Now here what you have to do, a help box is given over here in which words are given. Now you have to fill the words in the blanks given over here. Okay, so let's start with the exercise. First, food, house and dash are our basic needs. So what will come over here? So there are three basic needs which are required to stay alive. These are food, housing and clothing. So we will write clothing over here. So in the first blank you have to write clothing. Now we switch to the next one. We wear dash clothes in winter. So in winter season we wear dark colored woolen clothes. So woolen will come over here. So here you have to write woolen. In the second blank, again we come to the third one. We wear dash clothes in summer. So in summer season we wear light colored cotton clothes. So cotton will come over here. So we will write cotton in the third blank. Now clothes protect us from dash bites. So here insect will come. So you have to write insects in the fourth blank. Now we wear special clothes on dash. So we wear special clothes on special occasions like festivals. So here festivals will come. So in the fifth blank you have to write festivals. So this way you have to do your first exercise. Now let's move to the next exercise. So come to page number 27. Let's start with exercise number A. Tick the correct answer. Now what you have to do over here, you have to read the options and you have to put a tick mark on the correct option. So first is cotton clothes keep us. First is warm, second is cool, third is wet and fourth is dry. So here the correct answer is cool. Now second, you wear uniform to A. hospital, B. school, C. party and D. work. So the correct answer here is school. So we will put a tick mark on school. Then which types of clothes keep you warm in winter season? A. cotton clothes, B. woolen clothes, C. raincoat, D. none of these. So correct answer here is woolen clothes as they absorb heat. Then which of the following is not a natural fiber? Here A. cotton, B. silk, C. nylon and D. wool. So the correct answer over here is C. nylon. So we put a tick mark on C. To protect clothes from insects, they are capped with A. perfume, B. sugar, C. mothballs and D. water. So the correct answer here is C, that is mothballs. Mothball are disinfectants. So they are capped with the clothes to protect them from insects. Now we move to the next exercise. Now here write T for true and F for false statement. So here boxes are given. You have to write T or F in capital letters in the given boxes. Okay. So let's start. Early men covered their bodies with animal skin and leaves of trees. So this is the correct statement. So we'll write T over here. An umbrella protects us from getting wet in rain. Again this is also a correct statement. So we'll write T over here. Third, clothes protect us from insect bites. Now this statement is also a correct statement. So we'll write T over here. Then natural fibers are made by man. Now this statement is a wrong statement because natural fibers are obtained naturally. They are not made by man. They are either obtained from animals or by plants. So we write F over here. Now synthetic fabric is not waterproof. Again this is a false statement, as I have explained you earlier that synthetic fiber is waterproof, stretchable and wrinkle free. So we write F over here. Okay, now we move to the next exercise. Name the following. First, two types of natural fibers. So you have to write any two types of natural fibers. So you have to do the work in good handwriting and your spelling should also be correct. So any two natural fibers you can write over here like cotton and silk. Now we move to the next one. Two things that protect us from getting wet in rain. So the correct answer here are umbrella protect us from getting wet in rain and raincoat. Now we move to third one. Kind of clothes which keep you warm in winter. So here woolen clothes keep us warm in winter. So we'll write woolen over here. Now let's move to the next statement. Kind of clothes which keep you cool in summer. So here cotton clothes keep us cool in summer. So we'll write cotton over here. Now clothes you wear when you go to bed at night. So children, when you go to bed at night, what do you wear? We wear night dress. So we'll write night dress over here. So now we move to our next exercise. Now you can see in this exercise, write the names of professions of the people shown below. Now you can see that some of the pictures are shown here and you have to write the name of these people by profession. Okay, like you can see in the first picture, this person is wearing black coat, he is a lawyer, so you write lawyer over here. Then this person is wearing a specific dress, you can see in the picture, with he is with a gun, he is a soldier, so you will write soldier over here. So you have to write these answers below the picture. So for first picture you have to write lawyer, below the second picture you have to write soldier, now the third one, the person shown here is a policeman, so we will write policeman over here. So below third picture you have to write policeman, now below this picture you can see he is a doctor, he is carrying his stethoscope, wearing a white colored apron, so you will write doctor below this. So below the fourth picture you have to write doctor, and fourth picture is of a person wearing the uniform of a pilot, so here you have to write pilot in the fifth picture. So this way you have to complete this exercise. Now we move to the next exercise. So children, in this exercise the question is write the names of fibers at the correct places. Now here some names of different fibers are given over here and you have to fill them in the blanks given here. Natural fibers have to be filled in front of natural fibers and synthetic fibers have to be filled in front of synthetic fibers. So first we come to natural fibers. Now we can see here that cotton is a natural fiber. Again, wool is also a natural fiber. Then rayon is a synthetic fiber. Nylon is a synthetic fiber. Silk is obtained from silkworm. It is also a natural fiber. Then linen is obtained from flax plant. It is also a natural fiber. So we will write cotton, wool, linen and silk in front of natural fibers. In front of this you have to write all the four, that is cotton, wool, silk and linen. Now synthetic fibers here are rayon, nylon, polyester and lycra. So in front of synthetic fiber you have to write all these four. So this way you have to complete this exercise. So children, this is all about your exercise for today. I hope you all have got the PDF and you have to complete these exercises in your book. So complete it. If you have not completed, complete your copy work also. And still, if you have any doubts related to this chapter, you can ask in the doubt class. There you can write or type your doubts in the chat box. Till then, have a nice day. Stay home, stay safe.